What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. One of the most iconic arcs in all of One Piece is coming to the TCG, and I need to talk about it. OP16 is called The Time of Battle. The English version drops on June 12th, and Japan has its release on May 30th. It's built around the Paramount War, or the War of Marineford, which, if you know One Piece, is one of the most iconic arcs in the series, especially pre-time skip. And if you don't, stick around. I'll be breaking all of it down for you, but please, if you haven't kept up with the series, this might be a spoiler, although it's been a few years. So if you haven't been caught up and you don't want to be spoiled, please click away from this video and don't get spoiled. I'm Chrono. I've been watching and reading about One Piece for a very long time, but I'm new to the OP-TCG, so I'm learning it all alongside you. But let's get into everything we know about this new set, OP16, The Time of Battle. Before we get into the cards, I want to set some context into what the hell is going on. When I first heard Time of Battle and I saw images of the OP16 cover, I thought, okay, it's based on Marineford, but is it also going to include things leading up to Marineford and things that happened after Marineford? I wasn't sure, so this video is going to include all of those details that you might need to know. So here's the quick version. Paramount War, or the War of Marineford, is the climax to the pre-time skip story of One Piece. It's the arc leading up to Blackbeard capturing Ace and handing him over to the Marines for a position as a warlord. It's also when Luffy breaks into Impel Down, which is the most heavily guarded prison in the world of One Piece, to rescue Ace. And then when he gets there, Ace is gone because he's been moved to Marineford. So he decides to break out of the prison and then go to Marineford in order to rescue him from the battle. Now, Ace was going to Marineford to be publicly executed in front of all of the Marines while it's being broadcasted to the world. Ace is also part of the Whitebeard pirates, so Whitebeard and his allies decide to attack Marineford in order to rescue Ace. This is one of the most emotional and chaotic moments in the entire series. And now it's all coming to the booster set OP16 on June 12th and May 30th for you to play with. Now let's talk about what's actually in it. OP16 has 6 new leader cards. Let me go through each one. We have a red Portgas the Ace leader. This is the guy the whole arc is based around, the one who Luffy's trying to save, the one the Whitebeard pirates and his allies are trying to save, and the one the Marines and the Navy are trying to execute publicly. His effect is once per turn, up to one of your Monkey D. Luffy characters or up to one of your characters with a type including Whitebeard pirates with 8,000 power or more gains rush during this turn. And of course, our second leader is going to be a blue and green Monkey D. Luffy. He's built around the Impel Down trait, so this is all the events that took place when Luffy broke into and broke out of Impel Down. His ability is once per turn, if the only characters on your field are Impel Down type characters, set up to 2 of your Dawn cards as active. And with more Dawn cards, you can make more plays, and that sounds like fun. Our third leader is a blue buggy. I'm honestly not sure how good this card is going to be or the decks that people are going to be building with this is, but I'm curious to see how it's going to all play out. His ability is you can apply 1 Dawn, and once per turn, the effect can be activated when your Impel Down type character card is removed from the field, which allows you to play up to 1 Prisoner of Impel Down card from your hand. I'll be honest again, I am not sure how this is going to play out. This is not something that I'm personally interested in, but I'm curious to see how others play this during my local events. Then we have a purple Fleet Admiral Sengoku leader card. His ability allows you to return 8 of your active Dawn cards to your Dawn deck and to play up to 3 Admiral type character cards with different card names from your hand. I think this might be strong. I am not sure. Let me know what you guys think about this leader card in the comment section below. Our 5th leader card is a black Yamato. Now this one's a wild card because Yamato isn't even involved in anything that happened during Marineford. He was introduced much later on, so I'm very confused as to why she's part of this set, but nonetheless she is. So let's talk about it. She has a Land of Wano type trait. Now this one's super interesting to me as well because I use a green-yellow Yamato deck, so it's cool to see from a different perspective. This leader's ability is built around cards being played from the trash. So when a Land of Wano type character is played from your trash, this character gains rush during this turn, which means it can attack on the turn that it was placed. I think this is a strong leader card. I'm not sure. I personally haven't seen many abilities where you can play straight from the trash, and that's mostly because I'm new to the game. And our final leader card is a black and yellow Blackbeard or Marshal D. Teach. He has a Blackbeard Pirates and the 7 Warlords type trait. His ability is all your characters gain +1 cost on your opponent's turn, and once per turn during your opponent's attack, you can trash a card with the trigger from your hand to redirect that attack to your leader or a Blackbeard Pirates character. So he's basically creating a wall, making your board even harder to attack, whilst trigger cards become a resource. And it's a very unique playstyle. So those are all of our 6 leader cards that is part of this set. Now let's talk about what collectors are going to be super excited for. And this is, again, I'm a collector as well, and I am super excited about this. We have 3 manga cards that are part of this set, and that is one for Akainu, one for Aokiji, and one for Kizaru. And it features them doing their iconic pose in front of their seats in the Battle of Marineford. We also have 1 confirmed treasure rare, although I'm not sure what that is going to be because details haven't come out yet. There's also 10 super rares as part of this set, and that includes Monkey D. Luffy, Edward Newgate, Emporio Ivankov, Boa Hancock, Buggy, Mr. 3, Sakazuki, Kinemon, and Yamato. Again, I'm very confused as to why Kinemon and Yamato are part of this set because it also features Wano, which happens much later than Marineford. We have 2 confirmed secret rares as well, one of them being Ace. The other one is not confirmed yet, but the art style of Ace looks gorgeous. Then you have 6 special cards, and this features Ace, Tashigi, Cavendish, Katakuri, Miss All Sunday, which is Robin, and Kuma. And the way these look is so nice. And the full count for this set includes 126 card types plus 1 Dawn card, and this features 6 leader cards, 45 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares, 6 special cards, and 1 treasure rare. So what does it mean for this meta? Okay, so I want to be upfront here. I'm still learning the competitive side of the game. I've only started playing for about a month, started attending local events, so take everything what I say with a grain of salt. But the 2 decks that I'm super interested to see people play, and I think people will play, is the red Ace and the black and yellow Blackbeard. One more thing worth mentioning is that there's also a starter deck that is being released on the same day as the set. It's called the Luffy and Ace ST30 starter deck. So for anyone that's brand new, I think this is a great entry point for you to learn about the game. So a starter deck is a pre-constructed 50 card deck. It also has 10 Dawn cards and a leader card that comes with it. It also includes the basic rules and a playmat for you to play on. So that's everything we know about OP16 so far, and it releases on June 12th for English and May 30th for Japanese. I'm going to be covering as much as I can of this set, so if you are interested and if you want to follow along, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I release videos. Drop a comment on which leader is your favorite and who you think you're going to be building your deck around. Again, as I mentioned, I'm personally torn between the red Ace and the Blackbeard, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. So that is it for this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.